Yeah, this spell damage Nature Shaman is completely insane. Every single card in the deck ends up costing 2 or less mana. And what that means is you can kill people very quickly from out of nowhere, combining a bunch of super cheap spell damage cards with a bunch of super cheap nature spells that deal damage and are often additionally discounted even beyond their normal cost, which means, you know, you're slinging the new card Pop-Up Book, for instance, another way to go face with nature spells. A bunch of lightning bolts. You got more lightning bolts off the card Thrall's Gift, which was recently introduced into the game with the 10th anniversary. And then you got Crash of Thunder, which goes down to 0. Yeah, it starts at 5, but it goes down to 0. That helps push crazy damage super efficiently as well. And what happens is people just die. And by no means do I think I played this deck optimally. There might have been instances where I probably had some lethals earlier with a bit more confidence, but that's the crazy thing about it. You didn't need to know how to play it. You just kind of slam spell damage cards and just start launching stuff at the opponent's face. And every single time I did it, they died. Even if I wasn't confident it was lethal, the numbers just got there. So I went a quick 7-0 with this, climbing up to Diamond 5 and beyond. It's sitting at about mid tier 2 right now on HS Replay, which I'm surprised it's not higher with just how explosive this deck is. But even if it's not the best deck in the game, boy, this one sure feels frustrating to lose to. I bet this might be something that needs a little tweak, just because I think people hate dying from an empty board for 30 plus damage on turn 6 or so. That is pretty nasty in standard format. So you might enjoy this, you might hate it, I don't know, but it's absolutely crazy either way, that I'm sure of. Yeah, Flow Riders are great, but just not great early, you know. We need, I mean, I wonder if it's worth keeping a Crash of Thunder against Paladin just to have responses to some of their stuff. Definitely a consideration. If they don't play a 1-drop here, I think we will coin the Needle Rock Totem. I think getting multiple cards out of that's really valuable. One of the, like, this card has crazy efficient card draw, because like Needle Rock and Panner are both, you know, so good at drawing cards. When they stick, you know, it's like you can get multiple cards out of them. But they're not instant card draw. So getting your cards out early for card draw, I think, is pretty advantageous here. You don't have any ways to like draw instantly other than like tradable. I guess Flash of Lightning draws you 1, but not that many anyway. There's some discovery, you know, but not much raw draw. Wandmaker's a pretty solid too, and this living is just amazing. They forged, so maybe some hand buff stuff happening. Overdraft with spell damage is actually just good, I think. Otherwise, maybe not so good, but with spell, and this is just drawing a million cards. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just build the board here. It's fine. We're drawing so much. Getting another Needle Rock down doesn't seem bad. Oh, double crash is gross. So I gotta already start thinking about like how much do we, like, how close are we here? This is the hard part, right? These are each, like, with 2 spell damage, you know, these are each 5. This is 2. This is 5. I think we probably, you know, want to see, I don't know that it's mandatory that we see a flash, but we may want to see a flash. I think we might trade off the overdraft here just to find a better line, because I think if we get a flash, like, we're good to go soon. Maybe even with a lightning bolt, we're good to go soon. This is a ton of damage, but I think we can do better. I think we can do better. We're just, like, we're not under enough pressure yet to be stressed about it, I don't think. Is this gonna lifesteal? Yeah, might as well trade it a little bit. Thrall's Gift. Oh, I'm at 10. Yeah, shoot. I didn't realize I was gonna be at 10. Oh god, don't get Lifesteal Rush. I mean, maybe it doesn't really matter. Wind Fury is actually scarier because I'm gonna take like lethal damage next turn. Do we have to kill them right now? That would have been nice to have. I don't think I can kill them right now. I mean, I can probably clear the Wind Fury guy right now, which I guess does have some distinct value. Can I though? I need double crash. This is only 2 for 2 mana. No, I actually can't kill him right now. I need to find a cool play for next turn, I think. And hope I'm not dead here, basically, is my logic. Maybe we can throw in a pop-up book. Just so the frogs have a chance to connect. I don't know. I lost... I used this for overload, right? I'm wondering if I should have used a lightning bolt, because now my spell damage is just kind of expensive. Right? I need the spell damage to stick, which it almost never will. They know they have to kill it. And I'm overloaded too this turn, so the discounts help, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to get there, because this still costs 3 to get the lightning bolts. Or 2, I guess. We'll see. We might be able to piece it together still. Is this guy going to go face? Or he's got to hit the spell damage. That's amazing. That healed so much. I mean, this has lifesteal, so... you know, oh, overdraft. Okay, I think this is always worth the mana, but to be honest, we have not actually calculated that out, so that may not prove accurate. This is we've got a lot of math to sort out here. If I play this and lightning bolts, I won't. Oh no, I can, because lightning bolt's 0. Yeah. Okay. Dude. I mean, what? I was overloaded. I had no spell damage hardly. What? That is kind of stupid. I'm also just 5-0 with this deck, and I don't have any idea what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, I think is lightning reflexes good mulligan on this? Yeah, it's no, not especially. No, we want to find it later. These two are great though. Basically, I want the stuff I can play on turn 1 and 2 without feeling like pressured by it. So, okay, yeah, this is fine. Shaman, this is probably a mirror match. I may even like learn a little bit about playing this deck from how the opponent plays it. Like sometimes that happens, you know. For popular decks, you kind of get a little bit of a bonus. Ultimately, I think we just want to draw a bunch of cards and then try to kill people. That's gonna be the goal. I guess that's that's the goal of most Hearthstone decks these days. Draw a bunch of cards and then try to kill people. That's like, if they were doing an advertisement for the game, that's what it would say. Yeah, let's trade in here a little bit just in case it keeps the Needle Rock alive. Needle Rock and Banner guy, where's he at? I don't see him. Where's the gold banner? Oh, there he is, gold banner. Oh, nice. They chose to kill. That is. Oh. It attacked the wrong enemy. No. I was like, I would never kill that one, but they didn't want to either. This destroying 2 is even 4 armor is not irrelevant, right? It's kind of crazy how good this card is, dude. This card's nuts. You don't even care if it's a totem, like, if it's 0 attack. Like, this deck doesn't care at all. I just want cards, you know. So. Oh, they're definitely not the same deck as me, by the way. Of course, the ogre also told us that, but for some reason, I really noticed with the weapon in particular. Kind of funny. We don't mind this stuff dying. That's all fine. Thrall's Gift. That is definitely a lightning bolt for later. Man, it honestly feels like we're like in range of killing the opponent. But I don't have the confidence, man. I don't have the confidence. I'm just gonna tell you, as I may have told you in another game already, who knows? Like, I am not gonna be the best player for this deck. We're just gonna showcase, hey, even if you're not the best player, this deck can still do broken things, which I think is a great lesson to be learned about powerful decks doing crazy things. I'm not showing you how to optimize it. I'm showing you that it exists and that there is potential for you to do very silly things. So I guess we go Flash of Lightning here, but I'm kind of stuck beyond that. Like, I have only 2 spell damage cards. I mean, Lightning Reflexes potentially turns into some pretty cool stuff. I'm actually just wondering, do I trade in? Because right now these are only like +2. I don't feel like we're ready yet. I feel like I need one more setup turn. That may just be from lack of experience and confidence, right? I don't know, but it just feels like we're not quite there. There's one more spell damage card. Maybe that gets me there. We're not overloaded. We have Thrall's Gift for Lightning Bolt. Do I value a coin more next turn or a card off the top? Because I'm going to burn a card. I don't know. This coin may be wasted. We may prefer that coin mana on a turn when we have some significant discounts, right? So we can spend 5 on spell damage. That's +3 spell damage. That makes each of these 6 for 0. So 6, 12, 18. This is 3, is 21. Can we find 9 damage off lightning reflexes? Oh, also pop-up book is 26. This has to be lethal, right? I just know that it has to be. These suck. Did I cast a spell last turn? I don't know, but I can't. It hits my spell damage minion, so it's probably still not right. That feels better. The Thrall's Gift is not actually, but it doesn't really matter. It's just to get the, it's not 0, but you just need the 0 cost lightning bolt. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We're getting another spell here, but we shouldn't, we absolutely don't need it. We have snake oil, so. Okay. Yeah. Not bad. You know, it's one of those where that wasn't guaranteed, I don't think, or maybe it was. I think I needed to hit crash. So did I go too early if it's not guaranteed, or do you just go and kind of assume you're going to get there? I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that, but that's a perfect portrait of what that deck can do with unskilled hands. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've only played a couple of games of this, and the opponent just died on turn 6 from an empty board. That's Hearthstone. Okay. Wandmaker's good. But other than that, we definitely want the like setup cards. Highest million rates to this deck are Miracle Salesman, Gold Panner, Totem, Flash of Lightning. Apparently there's a Spirit Clause in here, but I haven't even seen it yet. And then you kind of get into like your spell damagey stuff, but this is actually pretty nice, yeah. Wandmaker doesn't have a great Mulligan rate in this deck. I'm surprised. It feels like the sort of card I do want to be playing on turn 2 in this deck. I wonder if it's just like overall power level is a bit too low. It doesn't seem like it should be. The 1-cost spells are really good. I'm just stunned by that data. It's funny because it's kept 61% of the time, but its Mulligan win rate's like bottom 5. It should not be kept that often. Same thing for Dry Scale Deputy. I wonder if there's some other confounding element to that data, because this just feels in that same spirit, and that's a great result, right? Feels in that same spirit. I mean, maybe it's because the gold panners and stuff are just so high, because you want to get those down early, because gold panners and needle rock totems, when you hit them early, are just so high, because, you know, they have a chance to draw 2 or 3 instead of just 1. The opponent doesn't have removal or whatever. Maybe it's just kind of comparatively, this looks so much worse. I don't know if that actually shakes up or makes sense from a data standpoint, but it's at least some explanation. Jirax is gone. Okay. Certainly don't mind that, but it may tell us a little bit about their deck, I guess. Definitely prefer to play these later, but we're kind of out of stuff to do here. We've not managed to hit any draw. So we may have to play one of these just to find something to do. We'd certainly rather play them, you know, after a Flash of Lightning in particular to make it 0, but we'll see. We can trade in if these guys die. That's another way for us to find things. I mean, these snake wolves are, of course, very good with spell damage, but if you don't have a lethal push anyway, you might as well trade them in. That felt like a good experience last time I did it. Oh, wow. They hit... well, I mean, in some ways, the good stuff, because I get to push another 4 damage, but in other ways, I didn't get any of my tradable cards to activate, so thankfully I found something to do here. If we had drawn, like, Crash of Thunder, we would have just totem passed, I think. Maybe we would have had to rip one of the reflexes in that case. The file? Sure. That gives me at least some tradable action. Opponent's at 22, so we don't have as far to go from a damage standpoint. Oh, double Thrall's Gift, huh? That's not bad if I can get a Flash of Lightning, man. Oh my god. Triple Thrall's Gift, okay. Flash of Lightning is a nature spell, right? So I can get it off lightning reflexes. I mean, Crash of Thunder's really good, but it's maybe not good for this particular turn, right? I mean, I think I'm just ripping a deputy, man. I don't know. It's sad. I was hoping to find a Flash of Lightning off that, right? But at least we're setting up with a good thing. I mean, as soon as I find a Flash of Lightning, this is just 9 damage off lightning bolts, right? Oh, dude, the Doomkin. It's rude. Theoretically not actually too problematic, though. Again, I think I need to find cards, man. Giant Tumbleweed, Pop-Up Book is more damage again. Yeah, I'm just gonna launch this phase to find something to do. Excuse me, yeah, this is not good. I'm just a little stuck here, sadly, man. I'm really not finding what we need. This damage is just not relevant, and I'm just using it to find, like, you know, better cards for later, basically. I'm gonna go ahead and rip through these just to clear the board. It's not even really about the damage. We actually do now just have a lot of damage, even without any mana cheat. Like, just this plus this is 3. That's +2 spell damage, making each of these 5 is 15. Oh, but we have to spend 2 mana on each of these, so actually we have a mana challenge there. I mean, we have 9 straight up as well, so there's also just 9. I mean, also, this kind of needs to go away, I guess. We got another Crash, huh? Wow. I mean, this does feel like lethal, right? With the crashes. So I need spell damage. Let's see. This is 2 mana each. That's 6, 7. That's only 4 on the discounts, though. So it's not enough discount, because if I have to spend 2... Like, with the Flash of Lightning is what would really open this up so much. If I go Pop-Up Book into Crash, I can just clear this, maybe. Maybe that's just an easy line. Oh, I actually have to do double Crash, or Pop-Up Book this, I suppose. This, again, feels really bad. But I think we're just kind of chilling for a minute until we find a lethal hit. I don't think we had a lethal that turn, right? That I can see. Maybe there was technically, I don't know. So these each cost 2. That's 6, 7, 9. We can coin, so we're only at 8. Sargeras doesn't matter. I think they're just dead, right? These are each 5. Yeah, they're oh, no, they're not 5. They're 4. Crap. But then Crash costs 2 in that case. Maybe dead. We need 14. I'm gonna spend 7, and I'm gonna get discounts on Crash to 2. That's not enough. What if I spend 5? Crash is 3. That's enough. So that would put Crash at 4, and each of the lightning bolts at 4. That's only 12, right? Am I nuts? This isn't lethal yet. At the same time, though, we're also not really in a hurry. We could hex the Sargeras, but who cares? I don't really need to. I'm just chilling. Right? I'm just chilling. I think we're okay. I don't think it's lethal though, right? It's just too much mana. If the lightning bolts were free, like, yeah, sure. I cannot draw a flash or, I mean, I guess another crash would be pretty good. The problem is if the opponent heals at all, you know, we're kind of right back where we were. I do have one more card entering the hand though, so this at least advanced my plan a little bit. The good news is I just don't have to hurry. I hope I'm not missing any lethals, but I think since each of these costs 2 mana, because you got to play the one for Thrall and the one for Lightning Bolt with no Flash of Lightning, I think we just weren't there, right? Even with coin. Yeah, Wheel of Death, I mean, Fanatum is scary because it can heal a lot, but this is not healing them this turn. So I think that will prevent fatigue lethal, though. So that's kind of important. But otherwise, I think as long as we find any halfway decent card, and maybe anyway, I think because we were like 1 mana off last time, right? So maybe we're just fine regardless here. I'm curious if you guys are going to tell me if I missed a lethal here at all. But I sure don't think so. But now we have enough mana for crash. Basically with coin. Which you see we have exact mana here. Which last turn we would have been 1 off, right? I think I was right. I mean, maybe there's some other combination I missed, but that's the cheapest spell damage card that we had. I don't know. Played this at Diamond 5 at least. That's cool. I don't really get Diamond 5 much, although my star bonus was still pretty solid this month, I noticed. I had a 9-star bonus, which is better than I thought I'd have from not playing much. Okay, we love Needle Rock. We don't need the pop-up books just yet, but Needle Rock we do need. Wand Maker I think is solid. The mulligan rate data suggests it's not great, but it feels good to me. I don't know. Hopefully they don't get minions down on turn 1, which is the same Heifer Hunter is like the craziest stream ever right now. They have so many ways to get stuff down. Weapon here. Oh. I mean, listen, I don't hate it, man. I don't know. This is often worse later, but since we're kind of only expecting 1 card out of it anyway, like what difference does it make maybe? If I save it for later, maybe it sticks later somehow. I don't know. The opponent just coin. Is this a bot? I hit Diamond 5. Am I going to be playing bots now? Murloc Tidehunter bots? That's a thing, huh? This at least trades, which is nice. I mean, maybe we trade this in, actually. It's probably right. Spirit Claws is pretty cool. It's the first time I've drawn it. This list has a 1 of Spirit Claws, which surprises me. Arcane Shot. Like, is it a bot, guys? I don't want to face a bunch of bots. I mean, it would be nice to get a free climb to Legend, I guess, but it's not really the goal, you know? Just farming bots is not the highlight of my day here. This is fine. We got to keep drawing. Reflexes ×2 is pretty exciting. That's cool. I haven't seen a Flash of Lightning in a few games, but also we've been winning anyway, so maybe it's not as important as I dreamed it was. I think everything's so cheap, you just kind of get there sometimes anyway. Big Game Hunter. Come on, dude. What is this? Did this guy just return to the game from 2015? Or is it a bot? Lava Bat kind of seems like one of those like 2-part names, but I thought Blizzard like turned off their first-party bots. I think third-party bots have like weird names, right? Dude, they have only played cards from 2015, dude. What is going on? And then watch, I'm undefeated with this deck against like modern real decks, and now I'm gonna lose to this guy playing this. He's just playing 2015 Hunter, and he's owning me. Let's take a flash, and then maybe they're just dead next turn. Oh, another flash. Man, I wish I had a coin here. Lightning Bolt's really cool, though. I guess we'll just put on Spirit Claws. Shiver in fear. Part of me wants to go face, but I don't know if 1 damage ever changes a breakpoint. Like, is 29 a meaningful breakpoint? It doesn't feel like it should be, but I don't know. So we have a flash. We have novice kobold. So that's 4 mana for 3 spell damage. How many lightning bolts can we get? Oh, we can get a lot. I think they're probably dead, but I don't actually have a crash right now. It's just trusting the lightning reflexes, which is good. Storm costs 2. I like elixir better maybe for 1 because I need to play a Thrall's Gift, we think. Crash. Okay, that's actually insane. No, I don't think these matter, right? I guess maybe cheap is better, but the crash matters because I can go face with my weapon, although I guess we have it anyway. Maybe it doesn't matter. Oh my god, dude. This deck just always wins like on turn 6. I don't know. It just keeps lining up where turn 6 is fine. Were they a bot? I don't know. Were they a basic deck? Yes. Dude, imagine they just came back, right? It's they stopped playing in 2015. They're like, oh man, I saw Regis is making Hearthstone videos, dude. I guess if they stopped playing in 2015, they probably wouldn't know me, but maybe. Dude, I'm curious. I'm gonna load up Hearthstone again. Let's play my cool old Hunter deck, man. I got Big Game Hunter, I got Singe and Shieldmaster. What can go wrong? And you just take 30 out of nowhere from an empty board, and you're like, this is not the game I used to play. What is going on, dude? This is not the same game. Yeah, we'll definitely keep Flash. It's really just about when you want to pull the trigger on it, but I think it's one of it. Well, probably the most powerful card in the deck. We just need to make sure we have, I think, a couple spell damage cards and, you know, a reasonable amount of mana, turn 5, turn 6 sort of range. But this is not a very good opening hand for the record. We're, I think, actually in a really bad spot. Only Flash here is a good card. We have none of our early card draw, none of our early tempo stuff. So no Salesman, no Wand Maker, no Deputy. I think we might actually play Thanos here just to cycle a card. Like he is spell damage, which we're losing, which sucks. But the 2 mana spell damage definitely feels a lot worse than the 1 mana spell damage in this deck. So maybe it's okay to throw him in since we have literally nothing else to do. Boy, still nothing else to do. I don't know why I totemed first. Obviously, I'm an idiot. That's why. Oh boy. I just instinctually hit it, and now I'm really sad. Because obviously a Needle Rock on an empty board would be notably better. Maybe they're playing a Rush minion, though. Oh, okay, well. Now I'm happy again. Now I think we might Needle Rock into Pop-Up Book just to... Oh, never mind, we just play both. It would be kind of cool in theory to protect the Needle Rock, but these protect each other. Minus, you know, Rush minions, of course. Oh my god, what is up? They drew their opposite pair, right? This one drew this one, and this one drew this one. That's cute. They're friends. I'm excited that they're friends. Don't play Rush minions. That's fine. We don't care at all about board right now. I mean, eventually it will kill us, but for now we just want to draw a lot of cards, which thankfully we're doing quite well. Drawing 3, 6 in hand. That's actually totally fine. Gaining a little bit of life along the way too. Okay, so this hand feels like Flash is, we're good to go. We got a ton of spell damage. We got double crash. In fact, I mean, maybe even Flash last turn could have been enough. I don't know. But now we definitely have enough cards to make Flash feel worth it. And, oh, that's big enough to make me a little scared. Like, Wind Fury stuff is getting kind of frightening, but I don't think we'll die next turn. Which means hopefully they'll die next turn. Do we think we're ever dead? Like double Shroomskavate even is what? Like 12 and 12 is 24, 26? I don't think we're dead. We do theoretically burn a card off Salesman. Because if he dies, of course, we get the... I'm going to maybe throw in a pop-up book. Oh, I'm drawing off this too. Oh yeah, so we're for sure potentially burning a card. Yeah, I think we'll throw in a pop-up book just to feel maybe the tiniest bit safer. I don't actually think that's gonna make the difference. I don't have a lot of lightning bolts right now, by the way. We have pop-up book, Thrall's Gift. That's actually fine for now. Do they go face? Do they trade in on the salesman so I burn a card? They go face. Okay, so that actually is great because I get to both draw the card and trade in the salesman for bonus damage. Oh, that lightning bolt's almost assuredly lethal, right? There is no way this is not lethal. Oh. These suck, though. I need to make sure this doesn't die so I can trade in the salesman, but I want to find the next card off this, I think, right? Dang, these suck. They're still dead, right? Bro, I don't know. Now I'm like doubting myself. I don't know. I think I maybe just need to trust, but at the same time, like, where's the damage, dude? Where's the damage, dude? Spirit Claws? Dude, why do you ever doubt in this deck? I didn't even need the Spirit Claws. Why do you ever doubt? This deck is insane. What? You just start playing cards and you just kill people. I don't understand. This is the craziest deck, dude. Okay, Gold Banner, definitely one of the best cards in the mulligan here. We just want all the stuff that we can just play. You know, just play the stuff. This one's a little clunky. I think we need to be overloaded for that. I don't think we just ever play a 2-1. We definitely want those bonus spells. Okay, so Dragon Priest of some kind. Clearly have some dragony stuff going on. Dry Skull Deputy is awesome, but let's do Gold Banner first because this has a higher chance to survive earlier in the game in case they don't have any kind of removal just yet, or if they just want to play minions. So being able to potentially go like 2 for 1 or 3 for 1 off this could be amazing. All right. The Wandmaker's like sort of more on curve in a weird way, but not exactly, because we probably don't ever play the 1-cost spell this turn anyway. So I think it's okay. So zappers can lead into Flow Rider activations immediately. Then we just need whoa, bro, what is that animation? They have a lot of dragons in hand, I guess. I was gonna say, yeah, we need Flash of Lightning, which it's actually not insane that could set up lethal right now. I'm gonna wait because I don't have the confidence yet. But double Flash, bro, especially with Lightning Reflex. I'm gonna wait still again because I lack confidence. But so I'll just set up like a turn 6. I think we can do it on turn 6 is what I'm gonna say, especially now that I have this in hand. We do have 2 spell damage already. So on turn 5, I'll play both flashes and hope to go, hope to go on turn 6. Somebody better than me might be like, nah, we're gonna go. I don't know if it's so much like calculation at that stage versus just like blind hope. I don't know. I just don't have the experience, right, to tell you. Do I ever play one of the, I mean, like, we know we're spending 2 for, I guess these will be playable next turn. No, we should just wait. Okay. No, I think this is fine. This, I mean, there's a risk of like losing this if it gets transformed or something, but at the same time, having 2 minions up means one might actually get to hit face sometimes because if they can't trade into both, and then I can just use like Crash of Thunder to clear or whatever. Which is a nice, oh, they can leave both up? Oh my god. Well, this actually does probably need to die, so that might be a bit of an issue. Okay, so we're overloaded on that. We grab a spell here. I guess it's Crash. We grab a spell here. Is it Bolt or Reflexes? I think it's this, maybe. I need to be going faster. I actually don't know. Oh, I should have traded this in, maybe. I actually don't know which is worth more, though. These kind of suck. I don't have it. I didn't get there. Shoot! I needed to trade this in. Shoot!
I have too many minions.
I needed another cheap. This was the wrong thing to grab, I think. I didn't have mana for it. I think we're gonna win anyway, but we're short. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely gonna win. We definitely have it, but I think we didn't do it right, you know? Like, we could have optimized more. Was there a cheaper thing than Turn the Tides that I could have pushed to 0 to find another one, you know? So it's like, did we go too early, or is that fine? Against a minion-based deck in particular, maybe it's okay to just reset.